Just watched the end of that. Denver beats Toronto 106-103 to enjoy their 6th straight win. And Zeke, you made a comment about the last play of the game.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at, the two last plays of the game, particularly the foul that, Toronto had against Denver.
Yeah.
I know we all like to say you don't want to put the game in the hands of the officials. But as a player, right, you just can't grab somebody and hold them, when they're trying to make a move. Then you actually forcing the official to make a call, And
his arm got high up on him, and it was almost, it was so blatant. He was wrapped him up. And then Jokic did a great job of selling it. He did the old, like the guy's, horse collaring me and sold it. But go ahead, Jay, you were saying that.
But it's a tough loss for Toronto at home because they play well. And as we watch the play, I mean, you can't wrap the guy, and that's one of the things that the officials said that they were going to be looking for this year. That was one of the points of emphasis. That hold right there. I mean, that's a foul. You have to call that. Yeah. And Now, unfortunately, in that play, you got Ibaka and you got Leonard there.
You can switch if you communicate.
You can switch there. There's communication. Leonard's there to help. You can get back and recover. But those are things that you learn along the way.
Oh, you learn that, especially like you said, if the emphasis is that any of the clutching and the grabbing, you don't do that at that point in the game. I mean, you do everything you do. You got to do everything you can to make them inbound the ball and play just solid defense. And I thought. You're right. It's a foul, but I wish they hadn't called it because I just like to see the players finish out that game. But then
if you're the opposing coach, right?
Yeah, you're playing like
you're
crazy,
saying why you got to call that foul at the end of the game.
And then Toronto got a good shot. I mean, Kyle came down. He got a good shot to set up a little play for him up there. He got a good shot to look up a three to tie it, but we didn't go down. That's a big win. That's a big win for Denver to go up into Toronto and beat them there. Yeah. Oof, that's got to give that team, a young team, a lot of confidence.
I always like to foul. My rule when I was coaching, 5 seconds and under, right? We're up 3, foul. I don't know if I would have let Lowry come down and get that shot off because how many times have we seen, like in the pros and the NBA, guys make that shot?
Agreed.
Every time. What was your rule? Did you foul?
Same thing. Especially if the guy's dribbling it. I always say we're going to foul if the guy's back is to the basket or if he's dribbling the ball. If he's standing there, don't go grab him because he's going to go up. So, and then as a coach, you had to have a lot of faith, and we practiced that stuff, and I would talk about him. Like you'd see some of those guys, like Rate.
Yeah, see, I'm
now you dribble, you grab
double
him.
Or something.
Just grab him on the dribble.
Because that was a really good looking.
Agreed. Yeah, you grab him on the dribble. Or if it's back to the basket, because sometimes you tell the guys to foul, and you get some younger players out there, Zeke, that guy's and they go to grab him, and the guy just goes up into his shot, especially when they used to give you that more back then. So we worked on it, but I'm with you. I think fouling there is a much better, gives you a much better opportunity because you've got to make the first shot, which a lot of people miss the first shot because they're thinking about missing anyways. Right. Then they got to miss the second one. Then you got to recover the rebound. Then you got to score it again. A lot of things have to go your way if you fouled in the last seconds of a game.
Yeah, well, at least we had a good game right there come down to the wire.